Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite Ravens YouTube channel and podcast, Talking Ravens all day, every day, with your host, Justin P. This is episode 15 for the YouTube channel, and for the audio podcast, it's season 1, episode 18. All the links are listed in the description, so y'all, check us out right there. If you want to listen on, do Spotify, stuff like that. Today, I got a bunch of guests back on here, man. These guys are the best of the best, man. The Sopranos of Ravens talk. So let's start off with Jose. Let's break hot take, man. He's back on here, man. We'll check them guys out. His links are in the description. Him and
What's up?
Brodney
What's up?
for a lot of stuff. The Rain King podcast, talk UFC, boxing, phone up. And then, gentlemen, and to the bottom left, I got Hendo Ravens online ungatekeeper with the parentheses. So y'all go check him out and shows. We had an amazing screen the other night. I was on there chopping up them guys. His links are in the description, and he also got some merch coming too. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And the guy to the bottom left, Raven C. He's back on again. He was on here last week with me and Jose. So, his link's in the description. Go check him out, man. He's always got some stuff going on. And then the guy in the middle, Mr. Cam Rue, the actor slash singer, man, the martial artist, man. He's jack of all trades, man. So, his IG is on there. Music on Spotify. Left Minded Cam Rue, pretty good music. So definitely go support the
Listen, if you try to make your action movie pop, okay,
guy.
you hit up Cam Rue, okay?
I just got a request. Hey, Just, I got beef, bro. Why you got my yellow ass in the middle like this an Oreo, bro? There's some bullshit going on, bro. There's a lot of discrimination going on.
Wow.
Got my yellow ass in the middle, yo. I don't like this shit. Come on. I'm sorry. Okay.
The bye week is now gone. We play the Panthers Sunday 1 o'clock, so we gonna break it towards y'all break down. All right, let's start with you, Cam. We're gonna go rotation order. So Cam, you go ahead and start.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you were saying.
No, I said we great start first. We're gonna go rotation order. We're gonna start with you and go counterclockwise.
You want to break down your thoughts on the game?
Which one? Are we going back to New
No.
Orleans?
This game coming
the
up.
Panthers. Yeah, the Panthers.
Oh, the Panthers.
Yeah.
We talked about it. We already did
I just need us to come out hot, like we. It seemed like we wrapping up. I do like the fact that the defense is getting it together. I still need to see some things. I'm still worried, on the offensive end, like everybody else is. I'm sure. I know we are again a tight end centric offense, but we, I think Jose's preached it more than anybody, him and Hendo, about as far as the receiver. So I definitely worry, just like they are, like because of the depth. That's all I'm worried about. At this point in time, I understand we ain't never going, as long as Roman is there, we never going to have a number one in that aspect of the game. I just need to see what's going to happen. Like where's the passing game going to look like? If we can, again, if we could truly marry the passing game of last year to that running game of 2019, then I feel a lot more secure. Only thing that may be good is the fact that maybe it was good that Mark Andrews did go out. You know what I mean? So Lamar has to look other places other than, his normal. But I mean, as you know, it's any given Sunday, right? So this ain't gonna be no cakewalk. I do want to, put their ass in the dirt. To be quite honest with you, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to put them in the dirt. I like running the score up. They get paid like we do. So that's my take. That's it.
I'll go ahead, Jose.
Yeah. Look, the Panthers, they're hurting right now, right? They're already they're trending downwards, but they got a couple of injuries on that defense, which should we should really be able to take advantage of. Hopefully, right? I don't think Matt Ioannidis is out. Jeremy Chin, he may play. He's on IR designated to return. If he plays, that's a problem. He's a big time playmaker for them. But I right now, I don't think he's gonna play. Dante Jackson just got hurt on that side. But they still got J.C. Horn. They got who's the other cornerback? C.J. Henderson. Yeah, and their front, their front four, they're pretty on point. So I mean, defensively, there's some things that we should be able to take advantage of. But it comes down to us just executing because we don't have the firepower right now. Like we don't have it. Well, Andrew should be coming back, right? He should be coming back, but we're not going to have Bateman. And that wide receiver core is just that wide receiver core against their secondary, even though banged up, it's still going to be tough. So I mean, we'll have to get it done on the ground. But at the end of the day, man, Baker Mayfield, well, the gift that keeps on giving. I would feel a little bit worse if PJ Walker was playing, even though he's not great. But Baker Mayfield, he's shown you exactly who he is, man. He's going to give us a few opportunities. And our defense is playing really well right now. Roquan Smith brought a different level to that defense, man. So I expect them to eat. I expect them to force him into some mistakes, just like last week or the week before with the New Orleans Saints. So yeah, it should be a convincing win for the Ravens.
Go ahead, Hendo.
I agree wholeheartedly. It should be a convincing win. But like Cameron said, listen, if Andrews does come back, is Lamar going to revert back to that I'm looking for him only type thing? For me, we should blow them out without question. They're not as a talented team as we are. Coaching wise, Steve Wilkes, he's a decent D coordinator, but as far as a head coach goes, he's not all that. So for me, this is that classic trap setup game, especially with Baker Mayfield coming in. Baker Mayfield's gonna come in and surprise us and throw for 4 touchdowns or something stupid like that for no apparent reason. It just has that feel of that game, but we should dominate them. Listen, ground game, I don't think they can stop us, but in the converse, can we stop them? Because without Christian McCaffrey, they seem to be running the ball a little bit better. Now, if they can add anything to the passing game, that's going to be a problem for us. But like you said, our defense is starting to get healthy. Tyus Bowser's back. We added Roquan Smith, so that should make the difference. But DJ Moore is a problem. He's a real problem. And week to week, you don't know what you're going to get from Terrace Marshall Jr. Could this be like his breakout game? That one game that it's always that one dude that we don't count on that has a big game against us. But talent-wise, schematically coaching, we should win this game easily. I want to blow out. I think we deserve a game that we don't have a nail biter going into the fourth quarter, especially with the level of competition that we're playing this game and going forward.
Go ahead, Raven.
Yeah, I agree with really all three of y'all, Cam, Jose, and Hendo. It's just that we should dominate this game. It should be easy pickings. I'm really looking forward to seeing Roquan Smith with what's that, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, with the defense under his belt already. I know the bye week, I know he had to be studying real hard. And offense, Lamar owes D-Rob 2 touchdowns, so hopefully he can get that. But really I'm really looking for them just to dominate. Hopefully they'll have a goose egg and just keep going and keep the defense going up and let the run game do its thing.
I agree with all 4 of you guys. Definitely, this is a game we definitely should just come out there and handle business. We're at home after a 2-game road trip. Then we got a bye, so we got everybody back a little bit more healthy now. So yeah, it's going to come down to just execution. Can we execute like on 3rd and 1, and 2nd and 1? Can we convert the first downs and just keep the drive going and just wear down this Panthers defense? Like you said, their front 4 is good with Gross Matos. I don't know if I said the name right.
Brian, you did Gross Matos. They say YGM.
Yeah. Derek Brown, you said Matthew Ian is out. They still got, I think, Henry Anderson, if I'm not mistaken, and of course Brian Burns.
Florida State.
There you go. I think you had to put that in there.
Dominated Miami.
I would push back for B. B is a Miami fan, but they're not there. They're not doing anything right now. I got nothing.
Their linebacker core is okay. Jack Thompson, Corey Middleton, Damian Wilson. we got to be able to run the football first and foremost. Then that's going to open up that play action pass. Like you said, their secondary is pretty good with J.C. Horn and Chin may or may not play. You know, they got Xavier Woods, solid safety, even with Dallas. So we just got to just mix it up. Just mix up the play call. Don't just get you pass happy, get you run happy. Find that 50-50, 60-40 balance, and definitely get guys like DeMarcus Robinson involved. Get Likely involved early. Get Duvernay involved, not just one catch and one end around or one jet sweep. Get him involved. He needs to be on the whole entire game. Like, I just hate when they do that. And then, get James Crochet involved. Even if it's just on third down, him to move the change. And still get these guys involved. That way their confidence go up and Lamar get more trust in him because now they're making more plays because, their numbers being called. And it just makes life easier on everybody. Play call, Lamar. But because the offensive line has been playing pretty good to me. Like, then you gave Ben Powers most improved player. And, I can see why. Because I was hard on him at first. Man, put Ben Cleveland in there. Put this person in there. And he's been holding his own. I gotta give it to him. He's been holding up. So he just got to just come on there and take care of business and defensively get after Baker. Just that plain and simple. Get after Baker. First stop, Chuba Hubbard. Definitely stop them. They're gonna try to run the football. To make life easy for Baker. They know they can't just come out and drop back and throw the ball on that. For Marlon Humphrey and the guys, they know they're not gonna do that. So we gotta stop the run first and just.
They got Deontay Foreman too.
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah.
Gotta stop first the one. And like you said, DJ Moore, Terrence Marshall, LaVisca Chenault, he seems like he makes plays every week. We gotta make sure he's accountable. So definitely, we just gotta come in there and we just gotta come in there at MT Bank Stadium, take care of business, and we'll be fine. Back to you, Cam.
Jose, you know this better than any of us because I know you cover Carolina a bit. Is PJ Walker really hurt, bro? Or are they just trying to do it to save face because of money? Because that's what it looked like. Because I saw the game on Thursday, and I don't think he went out with a high ankle sprain.
Right. So I asked B that too. I was like, when did he get hurt? Because he finished the game. He didn't look like he was hurt at any point. So I don't know when that injury happened, to be honest. And
right.
I don't know. I'm not as plugged in as B, but to me, maybe it's something where it's like, okay, we won the game, but we like the way they might like the way that that Baker is looking overall. So he's got a high ankle sprain or something like that, right?
Yeah. Because you'll never want to take the quarterback out that's winning. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
To be quite honest with you, the reason why that running game is better is because PJ Walker is a threat with his legs. That's why the running game was a lot better. That's my opinion.
I'm not gonna. I mean, look,
this year.
Chuba and Deontay Foreman are solid running backs.
No, I'm not taking anything away from them, but the fact that when they start running that RPO,
you
got to worry about PJ Walker going out the back because he's quick enough to get loose.
Yes,
It just seems like, and I'm like, he started the first game he started. If I'm correct, he started when they played Tampa, right?
Chuba or Deontay Foreman?
No, PJ.
PJ, yes.
Did he come in? He came in for the Tampa game because everybody else was hurt.
Yeah.
So when he came in, and those 3 games, like they became active. Like the whole offense was active because it was like even when they lost to Atlanta, they were explosive. I don't know what happened when they went up to Cincinnati. I just saw the highlights of that game, but
they laid the egg. Yeah.
It just seemed like they were a lot more explosive. And all of a sudden, I just watching people's demeanor. Like Baker was too excited. He up there headbutting jokers. Like you can't be that damn excited to be the backup, bro. You're not excited. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he knew. All right, next week I'm starting anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that Cincinnati game might helped his campaign to get back in there, right? Because they were getting blown out. He got in there. He got some garbage time, TDs or whatever.
Right.
And they didn't look great against Atlanta, but they got the win. But I wonder. I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist, man. I can't help but wonder, like, it's like, we got the win, but we like the way our offense was moving with Baker, so we're gonna go with Baker.
Right. It'll look good when it's a blowout. When Cincinnati allowing you to they got their third string out there and they allowing you to throw, or they don't even care. Like we good. We done. It's gonna take a minute for you catch us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think they might have gave us. They might have did us a favor, brother, because they think that Baker thinks that he knows this defense, thinks that it's not the same defense. Like I really gotta tip my hat to Mike McDonald. His fact that he's learning, right? College is obviously different than the pros, but I appreciate in the fact that he's adapting to each team. You know what I'm saying? Like he still has some learning curves as far as like, you know, you go into the second half, you got to change some things up, which is maybe it's starting to happen here and there. But the fact that the scheme has changed, Wink was what is black and white. Look, we blitzing, we bringing everything in the house every time. Yeah. That's it. It was no ifs and buts about it. Like after a while, it's gonna run the well's gonna run dry with the Giants, because unless you get those type of corners that's gonna shut everything down, which they don't honestly have right now, you know, the well's gonna run dry. So the way that he's adapting, and he's really like he showed that to me when we played Cincinnati. I was wondering how he was gonna play Chase. You know what I mean? Not even the whole team, because I respect Higgins and I respect Boyd, but Chase is a different type of animal. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So the fact that he adjusted, I was like, dang, like he's on it. You know what I mean? He's on it a different way, and it seems like the defense is starting to catch up in aspects. Like Hendo, when I asked you last time about Kyle, I think they found his spot for now. Remember, I know you. I know you feel the way.
I don't feel the way about Kyle. I feel the way about the selection.
Yeah,
right.
You know, and listen, kudos to Kyle.
Right.
Kudos to Mike McDonald. Mm-hmm. But I treat this team like I treat my children. Yes, you're doing well, but I expect better of you. You know, because I know you can do better. It's not that I just want you to just be the best out there. I know you can do better, but it's just that we also got to take a look at the level of competition.
Right.
Andy Dalton. I mean, it's certain QBs that we're not really scared of. So I can't give Mike McDonald those kudos just yet until I actually see him go up against that offense.
To be fair, he did hold the Bengals team to 17. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I said the Cincinnati game. I didn't mention the Saints game.
You are factually correct in that. But let's try this Cincinnati team that's playing now, and let's try Buffalo not in the rain. Then let's try something. You gotta put weather in listen.
I agree with you on that.
You can say, but do you see what Josh Allen did? I can take that Josh Allen any Sunday.
but you know what? You know what's funny? I mean, I don't know if y'all see this. Like, watch if you realize after we played Buffalo, right? Sometimes a defense will put the formula out. It's happened every time, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. After the Ravens played Buffalo, every defense played the same way that we played them, even though it was the rain. Because I was looking at, I'm up here in Jersey. I saw the Jets game, and I'm watching. My cousin's a Jets fan. I said, I just had a feeling because I know they got a good pass rush. You don't put all that money up front. I said, yo, y'all about to get in their ass. I just told him that. I said, he's like, yeah, we'll see. I said, okay, you're gonna start respecting your own team. This is how the Jets fans are. You don't respect your own team.
Did anybody speaking of that? Did you watch the game? Did you see the hit CJ Mosley put on Devin Singletary?
Try to take his soul. I miss CJ.
I'm just saying, Patrick Queen. That's who you replace. That's who you replace. That's all I thought the whole time. Just like that man.
I miss CJ. Yo. I don't even think he was here like that.
CJ was injured for a little while though. After he left, he was injured. We got to know
that. He opted out.
He took the COVID year. He took the COVID year.
Yeah, that's true.
And he missed a couple games. So listen, I take the couple of missed games if you will give me that production, because Patrick Queen's been playing and we ain't been seeing much. So what's the difference?
But see, CJ, you know what it is? The CJ wasn't even hitting like that though when he was here. He was tackling. He tackled everything, but he laying down the boom. That might be the effect of Quan, because Quan is like that. Quan was always like that.
Quan showed that on the first or second snap of the Saints game. He was like,
I'm doing that since preseason. Quan came in there and knocked out the Giants running back. I was like, oh my God, like, why is he even playing right now? Just let him sit. But he set it. He set that precedence for that Jets defense. Like he's the reason that CJ's like, yo, I don't even know how many more years he got on his contract, but he like, I gotta earn this 17 million.
Yeah.
Coming in here and trying to damage everything, and Quan is playing the weak side, so he can fly around and do whatever he want to do. I don't know. Maybe LSU linebackers like being on the weak side, bro, because they don't have to think. Think about it. White on the weak side in Tampa, he don't have to think. He can just play.
That's just how it is. It's not because he can play the mic. It's just that by Devontae.
My White.
Yeah, just by Devontae Davis being there longer and being in the league longer.
Yeah,
I think a little bit more, but it's like Devin White can play either spot.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
Unless he's playing against Linderbaum.
He definitely took the lunch money. That game.
Salute to Linderbaum, man. Linderbaum, look, I'm glad we got him. I would give EDC credit for that one.
For that one.
Give
him credit for that one.
He rolled 6 right on that one.
You gotta give him credit for Hollywood. Come on.
I give him credit for Hollywood.
Yeah, but
Ozzy didn't do no wide receiver justice.
No,
for the first round.
I like Hollywood, but I got to take credit away when you trade him.
He let him go.
Yeah.
So
if we still had Hollywood, I would be okay with. I feel a little bit more comfortable with the wide receiver core as a whole. If we had Hollywood and Bateman.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was a Harbs move. Because I think Hollywood was like, get rid of Greg Roman and the wide receivers Blosh. I said Blosh. Or he gets, or he stays and
he did.
Hollywood goes.
He
chose Greg Roman.
I think he just choosing the contract.
Yeah. He might not even get a contract.
See, we gotta agree on this though. After this year, regardless of how I go down, I don't think does everybody agree Greg Roman is not gonna be there?
He's gone. I think he's gone.
He can't be here. It's impossible for him to be here because Lamar's going to be gone. So what are we going to need him for?
So look.
I asked putting that bad energy up.
I ask people this though, right? Because here's the thing about Greg Roman. If we don't have Lamar and Tyler Huntley ain't going to be the quarterback, right? You don't have a running quarterback on this team, but we have even a like Kirk Cousins or better type quarterback, right? Let's say you get Aaron Rodgers. We trade Lamar for Aaron Rodgers. Everybody, okay, yeah, it's Aaron Rodgers. What is Greg Roman going to do with Aaron Rodgers? What's his run game look like when Aaron Rodgers can't run an RPO? Right?
We will see so many F-bombs for Aaron Rodgers, boy.
But that's my thing. That's why I don't think he's a good offensive coordinator. It's not to crap on him. It's not coming out of emotion. But if we're being real, what makes him successful is running quarterbacks, exceptional running quarterbacks, not just any running quarterbacks that can run and throw, right? Anybody can get busy with that. Anybody can eat off an exceptional talent, right? So he's not doing anything special. He's limited. But I will say this. He's not killing us this year, right? There's more he can do, obviously, but we know he's not capable of doing it. But what he's doing, he's making it work with what he has, because when you're limited like that, you need more talent on that side to mitigate that, what you're lacking in play calling, and they're not giving him that. So I will give him credit for that, but no, he should not be in that position. And if you can't use your quarterback, or if you can't get your run game going without your quarterback, I can't get with that, man. I can't have you around Lamar long term.
Can I say something real quick? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jess. My bad.
Hey,
no, I was going to just piggyback off of that real quick.
Go ahead, real quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was just going to piggyback off that real quick. If y'all, and this is what I'm gonna say. Just out of this, kudos to Greg Roman in this way. He loves black quarterbacks,
right?
Period. And I do appreciate him for that. No, I'm serious, because nobody think about it. Nobody wanted to use a mobile quarterback that way.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give him love for that aspect. Like wherever he's been, if it's a brother playing QB, I'm good.
Yeah.
If he ain't black, I don't want him. Like.
That's a good point. He
can go to Carolina. He can go to Carolina. PJ. He can go to Carolina. PJ Walker black. So hey.
That's limited. He's not gonna stand for that. Nah, I mean, no, and I agree with what you're saying, but listen, Greg Roman, I'll give him his props. He's done a little better with situational football this year, and he actually did pretty decent with Alex Smith. So I'll give him credit for that as well. But the thing with him is his playbook is limited, and you have to have these type quarterbacks because he can't adapt to anything else. He doesn't know how to scheme wide receivers open. That's why we don't get wide receivers, because he doesn't know what to do with them. Now, my thing is, people say, hey, why would we get a number one receiver if we're not going to use him? Well, to prove he's a fraud and get him out of here. That's why we need the talent, to prove that he's a fraud. When you see you have these people on here, because my thing is, and I always say this, all of my vitriol, everything that I go into is geared toward the playoffs. What's going to happen when we run into a situation like Buffalo did with Minnesota with 37 seconds left and they just go down the field and score?
Yeah.
Will we have the wide receivers or the offense to do the same thing when we need to come back? No, we not. Would I love to have Justin Jefferson on here? Whether we use him right or not, you damn right I would.
You see how play Justin Jefferson made?
Jeez. I don't listen. I want it. I love, and I hope he comes back better. Rashad Bateman, he ain't making that play. Rashad Bateman ain't making that play.
I get so mad watching Kirk Cousins play. He's not that good.
No,
but you got Justin Jefferson, he's just like,
it's the system too. They in that Shanahan type system, bro. So it's
And to that respect, that's what a lot of good coaches do. They take other good offensive coordinators and they bite their style. Like they'll take a play or two from them and say, you know what, that actually works. Now, Greg Roman tried the Kansas City thing with Travis Kelce with a little shovel pass and all that. He tried that one time too many.
But good for him.
He did.
Still more. Still more. Like expand your playbook. And they talk about his vault. He doesn't have a vault. He's running the exact same offense. When they say we built this offense around Lamar. No, it's the only offense he can run.
His vault is this. Hey T, what you got over there?
Anybody got
T, come on over here. I need some help.
Who got to play? And that's pretty much what it is. But I'll give him the credit that he is calling better games. And it's unfortunate that last year when Lamar went down, in the game when Andrews went down, when he's kind of forced to do other things, he kind of demonstrates, all right, let me scheme up some other stuff. But when we have all the pieces together, it's pretty much just Lamar, go do your thing, make a play.
Yeah,
and it's just not working for us come playoff time.
That's true. Yep. Go ahead, Raven C.
You pretty much hit the nail on the coffin with Greg Roman. Y'all know I can't stand that man for nothing. like my cousin is 49er since like Jerry days.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him, I said, man, what's about Greg Roman? When we first got him 2019, I was like, bro, you wrong. He killing it. He's like, just give it a year. He said, that 1 year, he's awesome. Then after that, get rid of him. And now I've been screaming, get rid of him for a good minute now. But it's not going to happen because people say I'm crazy for saying this, but Harbs always hires friends or family members. And we are stuck with that. So if Greg Roman extension happens, I wouldn't be surprised. Just continue being sad.
You don't think T's next?
He should.
No, he's not. Craig Vandersteer.
T is
who?
Exactly.
Who?
He's next in line. Craig Vandersteer. Look him up.
Quarterback.
Mama say what?
No, he's on our offensive staff. He's been on our offensive staff for like 8 years.
Mama say who?
Greg.
What do you do?
Craig
Vandersteer. Friends.
Offensive quality coach. He's something.
He got shoes.
You guys know Greg Roman is the highest paid offensive coordinator in the league, right?
Yes. That's only because he won the daggone thing because of Lamar when Lamar won the MVP. That's the only reason.
So that's going to be hard extending him because we're going to take a pay cut. You know what I mean? Like
he get promoted down.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about this, Joe. We can't lose T.
Transition.
We can't lose T. But when that next team comes and offers him the opportunity that we won't.
Yeah, didn't he interview this year?
I'm gonna say I think he had an interview for some college or something like that.
Buffalo, yeah.
Yeah, Buffalo. Okay.
And you know that who is that coach? He went to Miami. I can't stand him. Ken Dorsey.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna get a head coaching job next year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna open
and all that. I can see that.
So that's gonna open up Buffalo's offensive coordinator once again.
He ain't gonna turn it down twice.
Right. So it's gonna open it up. So now
y'all making me nervous. Y'all do this every
These are-
damn
but-
time we up here.
but
Come on,
bruh,
man.
but these are hey Cam, these are things that we have to think about though.
I'm thinking about it now. I'm
Right.
thinking
We
about
don't
it now.
we don't want it to happen, but these other opportunities are going to start opening up. And then now, especially with the advent of kind of the light being shined on diversity hirings, they're going to start going after these black coaches just to prove a point for next year. And T might be one of them.
Yeah. For sure. And then to piggyback off anything else, like if Roman's gone, the next offensive coordinator going to be probably even goddamn Jim Harbaugh, if Michigan decide to
I don't think he would do that.
No, I'm just
I know, but
But it could be somebody on Jim Harbaugh's staff.
Craig Vandersteer. Look him up. I'm telling
Oh, man.
y'all laughing.
It's not gonna be anybody black.
And do you think Vandersteer is black?
It's not gonna be anybody black.
Or what's the quarterback coach?
Urban, James Urban.
Somebody like him. They'd be the next guy. Like Martin or Keith Williams had to probably wait or get another job somewhere else, which is crazy because they're the one. They made the passing game a lot better. Because now these receivers like them. Like I said, why not promote one of them two guys that the receivers got a ball with? Because they're going to use those guys. They see what Tyler.
Hey, Justin, it won't be James Urban. James Urban can't stand Lamar.
You don't think so? What?
You didn't see that woman the press conference when they first came back, and he was like, "Yeah, Lamar, whatever his quarterback coach they out there doing, he ain't here with us."
He hurt his feelings.
Oh,
He
man.
hurt his
No,
feelings.
that's his boy.
He hurt his feelings.
Watch that press conference.
And then Lamar brought his quarterback coach, his personal quarterback coach to practice.
Yes, he was
You
so
saw the interview, Just. He was cool with that, yo. He said
no, he wasn't.
That's just like with the I'm telling people the Jimmy Smith retirement.
I might have missed that part.
I had to miss that, B, because I remember I know one interview he was like, "Yeah, we already knew what he was doing, and he followed the script like I told him to." He that's his people's. He said, the way he explained it, like,
not that first one. We weren't sure
if he wasn't okay, what could he do about it?
Right. Nothing.
He really did about it. But I wouldn't mind James Urban being the OC because if not T, only reason I'm saying that is because he comes from the Andy Reid tree. He don't come from under Greg Roman. He was with Andy Reid when Reid had Vic, and he also had
John Harbaugh.
So do you think he'll run his own script? Because we have set ways here. Even with Mike McDonald, even his defense, it still has some Wink Martindale tendencies to it because of the system we run. Justin Madubuike should not be dropping in the coverage. It's just certain things that we shouldn't be doing. So I'm not sure if he's. I'm done.
but he got his own. I mean, he got his own spin to it. Like we never had anybody. We didn't have. Maybe Rex did it or. What's my man? Dean Pease did it every now and then, like drop the D lineman, but it was rare.
Not like
Rick didn't do that.
Maybe the outside linebacker, that's cool, but not the interior guy.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand.
No, you don't see dropping into coverage. I'm just saying
because he got that college shit going on in his head. He got to work that out. I agree with y'all. They need to be going forward. Now, I mean, every now and then, if you throw somebody off, like especially somebody tall like Calais. But he don't need to be dropping too far. I mean, if you do it every once every blue moon and throw somebody off, great. But not like on a consistent basis.
Like spy a little bit.
Oh, you mean like Patrick Queen, guarding Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle? You mean like that?
Here you go.
Consistently? you mean like that?
No.
You was torturing them dudes, man.
Huh? What happened, Justin?
He had them matched up on a one-on-one, and I'm like, what is he trying to call?
But those are growing pains.
No, come on, Cam.
He's gonna leave the pass alone, man. Leave the pass alone.
Nobody sitting here. Nobody sitting here is gonna say, you know what? You go guard Tyreek.
Right.
You got it. None of us.
What?
I feel better with Kyle Hamilton.
But we all agree that he got better though.
But he still can't cover. He's become a better tackler. He's become better situational.
Nobody can cover Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle, by the way.
Quarterbacks can't cover him.
Tyreek got like 1,200 yards.
They're running already. Look, forward while you're backpedaling. Like it's just.
It is. But it's just that my thing is Harbaugh just doesn't want people with their own minds coming in here and coaching. He wants them to do things his way because if they shine too much, his job might be in jeopardy. And John Harbaugh does not want that. So
that's
he wants
that's why Rex went on and took the Jets job because that's what you just said.
Yeah, that's why that's why Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, they can't stand John Harbaugh.
No, like they're gonna say good things in the public eye just because out of respect.
Add Jimmy Smith to that too. He can't stand Harbs.
Yep.
They don't come like that.
Ed Reed.
Oh, Ed Reed hates that man. Yeah, Pollard.
He
Paul hate everybody.
put up organization because he know he was going to come back here, but he still talking about ended up in the Texas. He still ain't doing that.
I'm curious to see how this works out with Roquan Smith because Roquan Smith seems like that alpha type of personality, right? In a locker room that players are going to gravitate to, and Harbaugh purged this team of those type of players, right? I think that's another reason why CJ Mosley in here because even though Mosley was pretty quiet, you could tell he was that dog in a locker room. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's that player like, I'm going to lead by example, follow my lead out here. You know what I'm saying? Just do what I do and we're going to win this game. And Harbaugh always wants to be the singular voice in the locker room, right? But he can't motivate like that. People call him a great motivator. He's not a great motivator, right? He came to a team that was already highly motivated by legendary players, right? And he piggybacked off of that. Now he purged, yeah. Now he purged all that talent.
What have we done?
Yeah, what are we looking
I would hope that's a lesson learned. Like
who gonna learn the lesson?
I'm hoping.
Cam.
I would Cam. I hope so too.
The reason why I'm saying is because he stood on the table to get Lamar. He was the one that said
not true.
That's I've heard that before too. No.
Who wanted to get him?
Ozzy wanted to draft.
Ozzy had put it out there before the
Ozzy wanted that dude.
When they asked him about Lamar, he was like, "Oh no, he's a quarterback on my draft board." Right? Like he chuckled about that.
Hobbs wanted Flacco to stay so bad. We went on that long losing streak. This man had to get injured to take him out.
No, he got PJ Walker. Got PJ Walker. We was 4-5. So it was like, neck injury.
The rumor there, you know what the rumor there was, right? The rumor was if they lost another game, Harbaugh was going to get fired. Because I don't know if you guys know that year we drafted Lamar. That was the year that offseason when Steve Bisciotti in his press conference said that he had thought about firing Harbaugh. He said that in the press conference. He's like, "Yeah, I decided against it," and he said that he was on the hot seat. So everybody in Baltimore expected Harbaugh to be gone after that year.
So now that you said that,
yeah,
could Ozzy take his ass from the top office up there, fucking with chilling with Steve Bisciotti, or somebody say something about something?
Yeah,
pay this boy right now, because if we don't pay him, if Lamar gets to the franchise tag, bro, he's gone. He's gone.
He's gonna play on it.
No, he's not.
No, he ain't. He ain't. Even if he do, if he do, he gone.
But he's not gonna do it again.
No. So that's my question to you. Why do you believe that he's gonna play on a franchise tag?
Because he's gonna decline it and just he gonna sign.
Hollywood asked for a trade. Orlando Brown asked for a trade. What if he asked for a trade?
I think. Listen. Yeah. That's 48 guaranteed for this year alone. I mean, he could break his ankle. He's not turning that down. The next year.
Okay, he's turned down money already. So what's to say he wouldn't do it again?
It's 48 guaranteed for this.
We say it's 48 million. Lamar, I know. Lamar's like, listen, I can sit out this year and make that 48 mil back with a new team.
That's you never know that.
Now, so the one thing that I think of it, I look at it as this. What tag do they put on him? Is it the non-exclusive or the exclusive? Because you got to realize that 48 mil counts all the way towards the cap. And you got to re-sign Roquan Smith. So now you got two players eating up a large chunk of your cap.
As much as I want us to win the Super Bowl, I would love for us to win the Super Bowl just because of this. Because then you don't fuck up.
You think so?
Like, Huh?
You think they would pay? Listen, if Lamar has
This is what I'm saying. Because not only did you mess up in forget the player in the eyes of all of us, all the fans, all everybody that's been a Ravens fan, you done fucked up. Like, what was that? Don't be a menace.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, messed up now.
Now you really got to pay jokers because they done led you all the way to the promised land.
I think they're already there, though, man. I think they're already there. Like, I mean, look, like, you know, Hendo's in the city. I work in the city, man. Like, if there's a Ravens jersey to be worn, yeah.
You already know.
Yeah, like you know, you know, Justin. Like, if there's a Ravens jersey being worn, it's a Lamar jersey. It's an 8 jersey, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves Justin Tucker. You don't see anybody with the Justin Tucker jersey, right?
You get as much as Lamar.
Right. So
all
I
you
think
see is Eric DeCosta's son wearing number 8. That's all you see.
So I think they're already at a point, like, business wise, it just, you know, like, they can't really afford to just let him walk. Right.
Even us off revenue alone, forget wings and all that. Of course, that just off of revenue alone, they can't afford it.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all, because y'all live down there. So all right, during the bye, why wasn't something should have popped off, bro? I don't care. At least get one of them out the way. That's how I'm thinking. Like, let's get this shit done. I know you got to work on this, but let's get this done. You got advisors. The advisors should be working like the agents, yes? So this is what I got for until I can get Lamar done or sit both of them down. Like, listen, I want to pay both of y'all, but I'm gonna pay somebody right now, and I'm gonna open up some cap space, and I'm gonna pay your ass at the end of the year.
But Cam,
what's that?
What are the optics? What are the optics going to look like if you pay Roquan Smith after having him for 2 weeks and you haven't paid Lamar?
You're right.
How is that going to look?
Once you're done, I'm gonna.
Oh no, I was just
right. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I would rather it be Lamar right now, even though he don't want to talk to the end of the year. I'd have been like, let's get it done now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I totally. What's up, Coach? And I totally understand. Like, I would never want Roquan to get paid before him. I understand that totally. But something should have been done during that bye. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, even after Thursday, Thursday on that plane. If I was EDC, because I know his ass was down there, set my ass right by Lamar. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna figure this out right now.
That's the only one you could. That's the only one you can talk to. If they sign Roquan Smith, people will burn Baltimore down. They will burn this city down.
I'm just saying that you got to get something. Something should have been done before then. Not saying it can't be done
right
now, but it's so hard the fact that he doesn't have an agent. Like, somebody need to be working. Somebody need to be working on it now.
We can barely.
I'm sorry, Justin.
We can barely hear you.
No.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably because Cam was talking. But anyway, first, still Lamar first doing a buy. Because for one, it opens up more cap space. You got to take care of him first. He's the reason why you at. Then, Calais Campbell and all them contract come off the books. Then you can go to Roquan and look, man, we can't give you 25, whatever you want, but we can get you close, like 18, 19. You in a winning situation. So he's going to take that. He's not going to want to max out like everybody. He'll take like 17, 18 to play in a winning organization. He will do contention every year. He'll do it. Because he already, if that was the case, he wouldn't have wanted to leave Chicago. He would have stayed there and just hit the open market and did whatever he wanted to do. He wants to be here. You can see the energy. Like,
right.
He was already playing great. Now he's like, oh shit, I ain't got to do everything on my own. He wants.
But Justin, I need you to stop just being a Ravens fan for a second. Why can't? No. The reason I say that is because you hitting them with the Ravens.
Like I don't watch other football.
No, that's not what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying is, What I'm saying is, stop hitting that Ravens ideology. Why can't he get paid and go to a winning team? Why does it have to be one or the other?
You take care of the quarterback first. That's why.
No. You said Roquan to take a lesser deal to stay here for a winning culture. Why can't he go to a winning team and still get paid?
We thought that about Bobby Wagner, and the Rams were like, "Oh, we'll pay you."
Listen, why they ain't trade him somewhere else then? Why they traded him here? So
right, but this isn't a trade type situation. This is a him signing where he want to go type situation.
Yeah.
I think that was discussed though before the trade, bro. I think somebody discussed that with him. Like, look, we want to pay you.
Yeah, but my thing is my only thing is he might not take less money just to stay here.
If he gonna dip, and if he don't want you franchise him,
I think he gonna Lamar's gonna get his fully guaranteed.
It's not hard. It's not.
The thing
It's
with,
not hard to us.
the thing with players,
You're gonna pay a linebacker before you pay your MVP quarterback. That's not even that shouldn't even be a discussion.
You speaking our logic. I'm sorry, Jose. You speaking our logic. We need to start thinking EDC's logic.
EDC is a professional general manager. Even that should even be in his head.
So why is his quarterback not signed? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, look, man, I think we're looking at it from
pay a linebacker quarterback. That's just absurd.
Yeah, look. We're looking at it from the standpoint of these players are willing to talk right now, right? But what's up, Noah? But like I've listened to other like former agents talk about this, and they always say, like it's foolish to extend. Always hit the open market, right? Especially if you're a top tier player, because there's always going to be a bidding war, right? We always say, oh well, they'll probably make this much, they probably make that much. For the last, I don't know, decade or so, anytime a player hits the market, they make a lot more than what we expected. Like you mentioned 17 mil, Justin. Like that's what CJ Mosley left for, 17 million. So I mean, we're starting at 20 million for a linebacker. That's why I said that's why I didn't like the Patrick Queen draft, because if you look at our older videos, I said, okay, let's say Patrick Queen is everything that we want him to be. When it comes time for him to get extended, are we willing to pay 20 plus million for him? Right. No, we don't pay middle linebackers, right? So why spend a first round pick on them? And Roquan is going to want more than that. So if they're coming to him now saying, hey man, 17, 18, even 19, he'd be like, yeah, I'll wait, right? Like, I mean, what did Bobby Wagner get? He got about 18 mil, right?
No, he got
less though, did he?
Because he's older, so he's gonna have. But yeah, Roquan's only 24, so he's gonna max out.
We offered him like 16 something, right? They paid him about 500,000 more.
Yeah, because he's
more. I thought he took less just to go to LA.
He at home. Where he from? That's where
he at home. Yeah.
He took 500,000 less, I think.
Yeah, whatever that number is. But I mean, but he's older. Roquan Smith isn't even in his prime yet.
Right.
So he's going to want a bigger contract, and he's gonna play like it. So that's gonna be one of those things that they're gonna have to get done in the offseason. Lamar at this point, I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to, even if he has every intention of signing, right? He's one of the top quarterbacks in the league right now. There are two more quarterbacks that are coming up for extension that their teams, I think, will absolutely get it done. That's Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert. And Justin Herbert looks like he's not going to make the playoffs again, right? So once those deals get done, right, now we were talking about maybe 50 million per year for Lamar. Lamar might be waiting until then and say, yeah, I need 60, dog, 60 per year.
I think they waiting on Lamar. I think they waiting mainly Burrow. I think because he went to the Super Bowl and everything, I think he will sit there and be like, I want fully guaranteed.
Now, if they don't make the playoffs, but Burrow, I mean, they have
power over them.
Yeah, I think they'll make it easy on Burrow. He throws a number out there, they'll say okay, right? I think same thing for Justin Herbert. He says this is the number I want. The Chargers are going to say okay, right? They'll just get it done, because I think those organizations understand a little bit more.
Them teams saw life about those two quarterbacks. It wasn't pretty, so they're gonna say everything else we can figure out. As long as we got y'all two, we can draft a replacement, receive whatever. As long as we got y'all two, we got to fight and change. We got to figure anything out. That's how we need to be. We lock him up. Everything else we'll figure out the way. As long as we got him, we got a shot. Look at the receivers we got now. We still winning.
Yeah.
I was like, you worry about that later on. Like, man, Hendo Ben say that. You got him, you got a shot.
I agree.
He's one. Him and Andrews and Tucker the most. We can't replace them. Everybody else we can replace.
No, you're right, Justin. You're right. Absolutely.
There's some sad shit going on right
So what you saying, Cameron? You saying that we have this once in a generation talent quarterback? We shouldn't be haggling over prices? Is that what you're saying,
bruh?
Facts.
I've watched them all since college, like all of us, right? Mm-hmm. Since then, I was like, yo, this like gonna be like the MJ of football, bro. Like he's just different. So even I know everybody wanted to compare him to Vic, but he was just different. I was like,
he can pass.
He's 5 times better than me when I'm coming off the knee.
Exactly. I remember him saying that too. Like Lamar just different, bro. I mean, if we did go to a spread and we had some receivers, my God. Don't worry about running the ball. Because if I gotta get it, I'm gonna get it. And he still get it regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? Yo, just cut the check. The check should have been blank anyway. Like, bro,
cut Greg Roman and cut the check.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Lamar should have went and called that. Like, man, what's Todd Francis' number, man? I need him because Todd Francis finesse Jerry Jones, didn't y'all?
And now, like, cause I'm out here in Dallas, and a lot of people don't even like Dak out here.
Yeah, you down there in Cowboy country. So what was the word?
Yeah, they don't.
I know.
A lot of people don't even like Dak out here.
Really?
They was on the radio. They was sitting there Cooper Rush all day, every day, and it's to be real. Is because Dak is us and Cooper Rush is not.
Right.
Yes.
And a lot of these fans, they do not like that.
Yeah.
Really?
They ready to get rid of that dude. They are. It was early on the news earlier today. They already talking about Dak on thin ice.
I thought it was because Dak is arrogant, bro. Because I watched him on Hard Knock. I was like, this is a Cooper Rush. What is the second, third year?
Second, I think. Second.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all saw the episode. Like they trying to hold Dak out, and I don't know if he was doing it for the camera.
Oh yeah, he was cussing out Sam.
Yeah, he was cussing him out for no reason. And I think that's just bad karma. I'm like, between him and Kyler Murray, I'm like, yo, y'all act like y'all here, and you're not there yet. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, he does. He
like, I'm here. Even this past game, he was blaming the receivers for the interceptions. You threw the ball, motherfucker. How is it the receivers?
Bounce off their shoulder pad. That's all on you.
Exactly.
I know.
In the ball in the middle of the field.
2018, the draft was in Dallas. I was there. I don't know if y'all saw me when I was acting crazy when we drafted Lamar. but like during the day, whatever, when they was getting everything ready, they had they saying all these Cowboy players is gonna be there, and lines was forming. And me and my cousin, we was just like laughing at them. And they said Dak was supposed to be there. He never came. He had all them people waiting by the sleep number beds. And he never came. And I was like, wow. Like that dude pretty much stood up all them people.
Wow.
All right, let's get into this last segment so we can get everybody out here. We're going to start with our 3 keys to victory. If you want to give a score prediction, if you don't, it's fine. We're going to start with Cam first. I know you don't like giving score prediction. Give us your
Bad luck.
Yes. I got you. Give us your 3 keys to victory.
Run the ball as usual. You know, get them. Hopefully, we get Gus back. Get that running game going. Obviously, protect 8 and do what he need to do. And I need a blowout like Hendo. I ain't doing no score prediction, but that's it.
Go ahead, Jose. Give me a 3 keys to victory. If you want to add a score, you can. If not, it's cool.
All right. Yes. We need good disciplined O-line play. Good disciplined O-line play. We need good rushing attack, and we need Deshaun Jackson to play more than 5 snaps. Okay. Can my brother I joked around too much about it and it came true. Like I've been saying, I was just like, listen, my man gonna catch like a 50-yard bomb and then he gonna pull his hammy and we ain't gonna see him again. And that it almost went down exactly like that. I'm sorry, Deshaun. Come on back, right? Right. Get one of those bars that you use to rub out your hammy, yo. Just had that on deck. You know what I'm saying? Give us a decent amount of snaps because I mean, Lamar was targeting him a lot early. I think Lamar will target you if he trusts you, right? Mm-hmm. And he knows Deshaun Jackson. Like he grew up watching Deshaun Jackson. He practiced with them. He knows what Deshaun Jackson can bring. So he's going to target him. He trusts Mark Andrews. Those are the guys that he knows in his mind make plays. The rest of them haven't done anything. So if Jackson's on the field, obviously he can still stretch the field. That's how you can spread the ball around. Deshaun can get some targets. Andrews will get some targets, and everybody else, Duvernay and everybody else will get in where they fit in. That will help spread out the defense a little bit more instead of just focusing on one person.
Okay.
And score, I'm going to give a score. This one I feel good about.
Okay.
I'm going to say 34 to 10. 34 to 10. There will be at least one pick six in our favor. Because that's what Baker does.
All right. Go ahead, Hendy. Go on you.
Okay.
If you want to.
My 3 keys to the game, first and foremost, is going to be offensive line play. I need to see a complete game, run blocking and pass blocking. I need them to do that for one game, do it well on both sides. My second key to the game is going to be rolling coverage to help Marcus Peters. I don't know if he's fully healthy, but teams nowadays just seem to keep picking on him mercilessly. Like, he's not right. He can't go. He can't guard one-on-one most receivers. Hopefully we get the old Terrace Marshall. Hopefully, and my third key is going to be James Prochet. Lamar trusted him because he is getting open. Like, whether you like him or not, teams are leaving him open, or he's getting open, one or the other. But Lamar just doesn't seem to really be throwing at him. So I think that if he trusts him, instead of trying to go for the big plays, the home runs, just take the underneath stuff. Take the dump offs, and I think run the ball and we'll win. And my score prediction is going to be 24-19. But I'm not calling what team. But I'm not saying what team though. I'm just saying 24-19.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Hendo like to make jokers nervous, yo.
Your team like to make us nervous. Only team in NFL history with 9 straight double-digit leads. And blown damn near all of them. Right.
I'm with Hendo. First, my dude Prochet. Okay, he B-Town with me. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing that dude since high school. So we need some Prochet action. Second, if Pat Ricard does not carry the ball more than 2 times, more than 1 time, and more than 1 reception, we're winning. No slots, no slants either. And just let's keep seeing the defense just continue to get better. They should, like we all say, they should dominate. It's Baker. I'm like Jose. He's gonna be early Christmas gift. He's gonna be given. So I'm expecting Patrick Peterson. I say Patrick Peterson. I mean, I'm thinking about what he did Sunday. Marcus Peters, get him pick 6, so that can quiet down a little bit.
All right.
Okay. No score?
No. I don't like to do that. Last time I did that, we lost. So I'm with you, Cam.
It's all good. Don't be everybody. First one for me, no turnovers on offense, for sure. That's the most important thing. We cannot give the Panthers any hope with turnovers, and they give them a short field and all that. Much as we hate Baker, if he get a short field, he can cash in because he's done it to us before. So, no turnovers. 2, create turnovers on defense. Like, if he throws the ball straight to us, catch it, DBs. Catch it. Number 3, I'm going to put all these together. Field position, coaching, and definitely time of possession. Keep the time of possession on outside, man. Because like I said, we keep the time of possession, we're going to score. And like I said, the only time I want to see Justin Tucker's coming out there is to kick an extra point. I think it's a game we should score all touchdowns and no 3-point field goals. Will that probably happen? I'm probably not. We'll probably at least kick a 1 or 2. But I would love to see it just straight 7 all game long. And my score prediction, I'm gonna go 35-7 Ravens.
Nice. Nice.
Feel good on the soul.
Yeah, right. I mean, we'll give a stat line to you. I'm gonna say Lamar Jackson, 25 or 30, 75 yards, 3 TDs, 60 yards rushing, 1 TD on the game.
Nice. I like that.
All right, man. So will everybody get their closing remarks, and we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna start with you, Cam.
I appreciate being on here once again. I'm gonna get my ass out of here because I gotta go to class. Just don't you ever put my yellow ass in the middle again. I'm not appreciated looking like the Oreo out this month. All right.
Wow.
I got love for all y'all, man. I'm always gonna be watching y'all, man. Always supporting. Salute.
Salute.
Let me get out of here, man. I gotta get my ass to class. I'm running late, messing with Just Ass.
All right, Cam.
Got me in here looking like Oreo. All right,
Have a good one.
All right, go ahead, Jose. Your closing remarks.
No, man. Like, look, the offensive line mistakes is something that I have been pointing out since last year, man. It's just something that's coaching when you have multiple pre-snap penalties. I mean, we had it a couple times this year. We'll be on the same set of downs, right? It's like how you have a false start, two false starts in within a four set of downs, like stuff like that just annoys the hell out of me, right? Like obviously we have what we have on the team. It's not that much on the offensive side, but at the very least that you can do, if this is the team you construct, is play more discipline, right? So cut down the penalties, execute, and the defense got to do what they getting paid to do, right? We put this team together so the defense can do the heavy lifting. They need to do the heavy lifting. That's just what it comes down to. And Baker Mayfield is the perfect quarterback for it, right? He is who he is. Baker Mayfield is one of those guys. He can't change who he is. That is just who he is. So I don't think there'll be any surprises. We can give him our defensive scheme. Say, hey, here you go, study it, watch us. He's still going to throw us a pick six, right? Whether we take advantage of it or not, it will be there for the taking. So I feel good about this game. And I just want to note too, B, who is a Panthers fan, is also rooting for the Ravens to win this game because B he wants them to be in position to draft a quarterback. He doesn't like these. Yeah,
I got
yeah. He don't want to finish 5 or 6 wins and they can't get the quarterback that they need. So he's in full tank mode. So you're not going to see any Jose versus B on the live stream on Wednesday. B is in lock and step with me on this. So
right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, dude.
All right. For me, this is just a time for this team to get right. We are going through a slate of games where this is just the marshmallow portion of our schedule. This is the time for us to get our coaching correct. Harbaugh, after 15 years, needs to learn clock management. He needs to learn when to throw challenge flags. These are things that a should not have to do. But I do think that this is a time that we should be able to experiment with the offense to see what works for us going forward outside of Mark Andrews. See what we can get going with Andrews and Likely on the field at the same time. I just know that with the upcoming playoff schedule, we can take hold of the number 1 seed with this schedule. We can get that home field advantage. We can miss out on that first game, and any injured players that we may have can come back. So I just think we need to take hold of the opportunity that we have in front of us.
AJ, you would hop on we ready to close out.
Man, hey, look, man, I literally just parked my truck, man. I just got off the highway, man. It's raining where I'm at, so I literally just parked the truck.
All right, but Raven, go ahead. I'll let you talk for 5 minutes. Go ahead, Raven.
All right, just no Pat Ricard. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
No Pat Ricard. Lamar hopefully start checking down because Flacco was elite at that. So Lamar just check down, defense continue to dominate. And that's all we need.
Go ahead, AJ. Give me your 3 keys to the game and the score prediction.
Oh man, I apologize for being late, fellas. JP, I gotta get my schedule right now. I'm trying, man, but it's crazy. But I think for us it's gonna be, I give us 30 points. I say probably about 35-14. Pass rush is starting to come around. I want to see more Likely on the field. Get some touches. A little bit more Robinson. I'm excited to have Tyus Bowser back. Justin Houston is just playing unbelievable. For me, at least for me, I don't know about y'all, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I just feel like Odafe Oweh is not our guy. I mean, there's no excuses for him now. He can't. He only has 1 sack. There's no excuse. I mean,
He's still on the team.
there's no excuse. There's no excuse for that guy. So
Yeah.
I can't give him nothing. But that's what I'm gonna say for for this week upcoming game.
I'm gonna piggyback on what you said, Hindu. We gotta go silly challenges, crazy stuff like that. Time of possession, definitely gotta make sure that field position, know when not to go for it, know when to go for it, and don't burn on no unnecessary timeouts. Definitely come back to life. and just and just and play to the crowd, because and use that as an advantage. And that's about it. All right, everyone, that's it for episode 15. As I said, all this link description. This is the the audio version. Jose's link in the description. Check them out tomorrow, 7:15 Eastern on Friday. We'll have a easy show. We're going to talk to sports bet and all that. We heard it. LPHP tomorrow. Hindu, he's gonna have his stuff going on. We're gonna share, weapons, Robert, they got going on over there. This links in the description, so y'all can subscribe to him as well. Raven C, he's always dropping something as well. Y'all go and show him love. And, that's it, man. So AJ, I'm gonna go ahead and let you do your closing remarks, man.
Yeah, once again, my apologies, fellas. I gotta get my schedule back down packed so me and JP can get this thing back running. But I want to thank all y'all for taking time out of y'all day to come on here. As always, shout out to my boy Brian Ray, Chris Wright, Jeff Ford for always checking us out. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on YouTube. Talking Ravens all day, every day. Leave comments. That's what we want. I appreciate all of y'all once again, and thank y'all.
Indeed.
Peace.
Definitely let her have all y'all back on next Tuesday, man. So we can do the recap, man. Y'all want to make that happen.
I ain't gonna be available next Tuesday. But
I have to see.
Yeah. Look, shoot. Yeah, we'll discuss it. We'll discuss it.
We'll work it out.
So I gotta make sure the missus won't chop my head off. Oh yeah.
Have an amazing Tuesday. Safe. You guys sometimes make always make sure you trade talking Ravens all day every day. Host Justin Heath, my co-host Adrian Henson, special guest organization Lunch Break Hot Take. Hindu is online ungatekeeper corrected and Raven C. Love you guys.
All right.